classified as poor or not poor? What do you think, Adele? Poor. Okay. Minority. What do you think minority means? Again, 95% minority. What do you think minority means? Does anybody want to make an inference? What do you think, Adrian? It doesn't have to do anything with money. Money is basically this one. Minority basically means not white. So 95% of our school is not white. Like, look around. Does that look about right? The students you see, does that seem about right? Like, most of the students are not white. What do you think? Can you agree with that statement? Yeah, most are either, the largest population is Latino, right? We've got some African American students, we've got some Asian students. Okay, cool. So 92% are considered poor, and 95% are minority. Well, that doesn't mean a whole lot until you start to look at some statistics and look at some people's stereotypes, right? So looking at this slide, this shows the percent of people who have graduated from high school. So give that a look very quickly. Look at your x-axis, look at your y-axis, and I'm just going to ask you what are your thoughts on it. So look at it very quickly. So who is most likely to graduate from high school based on this graph? Leslie, who's most likely?
Asian people.
Asian, okay. Who's second most likely to graduate high school according to this graph? Star? Okay, great. Then who's next? Damien? Asian 1, white 2. Who's next? Simon? Latino, but there's kind of a gap there, right? You can see how it's kind of going down. Then who's next? Michelle? American Indian. Then who's last on that list according to this data item? African Americans. Okay, cool. So, looking at this, would you say that Latinos have a good chance of graduating high school, an okay chance of graduating high school, or a bad chance of graduating high school? What do you think, Melina? Okay chance. What about white people? Do they have a better chance or a worse chance? What do you think? They have a better chance. Okay, cool. So this says, if you're Latino, you're probably not going to have as good a chance. So our school is mostly Latino. The expectation might be, we don't have as good a chance to go to high school. We're going to talk about this. These are my statements. These are the statistics. All right. Make that a horizontal line for the poverty line again for me. Okay. Young people from high-income families. Families above this poverty line. Show me above that poverty. Okay, cool. They have an 82% chance of going to college. Is that a high chance or is that a low chance? 82%. Is that a pretty good chance or a bad chance? A super high chance, right? So we're saying 82 of 100 will go to college if you're above that poverty line. If you're below that poverty line, 8% will go to college. What do you think of those odds? 8%, is that a high chance or is that a really low chance? Seeing lots of thumbs down and low, right? So we saw that people classify our school as poor. And we saw that we have a lot of minorities. So judging from this, you would see, well, poor people only have an 8% chance of going to college. Minorities have less of a percentage chance to go to high school. So man, the Strive Prep place, these kids don't have a very good shot to like do anything good academically. I don't know. I'm worried about that. That's what people think. How can we use TCAP to show them that they're wrong? What can we do in TCAP to show them that they're wrong? Ivan?
We could get good grades.
Great. Adele?
Someone that was smarter.
Good. Melina? Study for the test. Leslie?
Try your best.
Yeah. These 2 weeks is a boot camp where we're going to get ready to show that all of these numbers are garbage, right? These numbers do not apply to us. Yeah, well, we might have a lot of Latinos in our school. Yeah, we may not all be rich, but we can mark this test, we can work this TCAP test, and we can get some of the highest scores in the city. And during the past few years of my time here, we've had some of the highest writing scores in the city, we've had some of the highest math and reading scores in the city. We're going to show them that this is garbage, and we're going to do it by working our butts off for the next 3 weeks. Are you with me? Cool. We're going to prove them, wrong, right? Say it after me, we're going to prove them wrong. We're going to
prove them wrong.
We're going to
Prove them
we
wrong.
need more than this. We're going to
Prove them wrong.
heck yeah, we are. Yeah, let's do it. All right. We're going to look at some student work on TCAP. We're going to look at what the graders said, and then we're going to compare it to our own work a little bit. So everybody needs one of these.
they just